Hey, R1 Chronicles coming at you. It's been a long time. A little warm right now, and it's been a long time since I've done this. So, there's been a few strange comments on a couple of my videos. No, I'm not dead. And I'm still alive and kicking. Just being just a little quiet right now. And things are kind of changing for the better, and last couple of years been a little interesting in my life. So with this video, I've got Bozzy out with Bozzy tonight. Bozzy's just kind of waiting for me, and just gonna go grab a coffee. Came in from Airdrie, currently in Calgary. We're in Calgary, and you can see summer is basically finally here. It was an ugly start to the year. It took a long time for the nice weather to come in, so we've had the cold weather hanging around longer than I really wanted this year. So biking season started a while ago. First video I did, the 07, currently in the motorcycle shop. Somebody actually backed into it. The Mistress, love the Mistress, running really good, really nice. And God, I love that bike. She's running really nice, but I've been putting a lot of miles on the 07 just because I don't want to put too many miles on the Mistress. So the 07's seen a lot of road time this year. I'll get to that in a couple minutes. But this video is basically why. And what do I mean by that? Why? Why did R1 Chronicles videos sort of happen and continue? Kind of why me? Why I continued for so long, and why I was doing videos, why I do videos, why I like doing videos. And with that being said, just so Bozzy doesn't overheat and get pissed off waiting, Bozzy, one of the most patient people I've ever met. So with that being said, let's take a little trip through Calgary. We're just going to go grab a coffee. Bozzy came out to my place, so we're going to end up on Bozzy's side of the city, ending this trip before I head back to Airdrie. Yes, still living in Airdrie. Okay. Just so I don't get in trouble here. Okay. So Bozzy's got leave. Oh yeah, I gotta show you something. Bozzy finally finished the seat. We're good. He misunderstood me. So, Bozzy finally finished the seat on the Rossi Special. It looks good. Looks really good. You know where he's going? He's good. And I can't see any signal lights back here, Bozzy. Yeah, so this video is a test on many levels. Ooh, hot. Go, go, go. Okay. This video is a test on many levels. First off, camera test, sound test, see if everything's working. Second test is a Scotty test. See if my brain's working. And been a long time since I did a video. Okay, so we're just coming into downtown. If you've seen any of my videos before, you've seen this bridge many times. I noticed when I was putting a couple of cameras on, some are pretty clean, but a couple of them are pretty dirty. I was noticing a bit of dust in the GoPro casing. And didn't want to make Bozzy wait too long, so a couple of the cases have more dust. I'm not sure if those ones will actually work out too well. So, coming through downtown Calgary, and we're just going to be buzzing up McLeod. Grab a coffee at McLeod. But now, back to my point. Point to this video. Why? Why did I actually start making videos? Why did I enjoy making videos? Well, a small part of that was no, you can go straight. Oops. We missed neutral. Okay. Sort of the initiator was because of my actual ex-wife, my muse. That's a story for another time. My ex-wife actually wants to be my muse. Just a story for another time. I was just sort of making videos to show where I was going in the middle of the night. That I was actually just buzzing around the city. But now, what I found very engaging and worthwhile idea of why I wanted to make the videos was alternate form of entertainment that made people think, that was real. Okay, too hot. I wanted to create something in this world that was real. With the possibility, that's such a beautiful light. With the possibility of making people think. You know, so many people will just go home, turn on a TV and zone right out. And, our lives are on autopilot so much these days. So, I guess, by being creative and showing something that was real, with the possibility of going off into the margin, as in alternatives to the garbage that's out there. It was a big motivation for me. And just paying attention to the road. Giving Bozzy space, and just watching Bozzy for a minute. She's beautiful dogs. I found it very engaging, and I also like being creative. So working with my computers, working with videos, I found it very fulfilling. I will have to admit, go ahead, Boz, right behind you. I will have to admit, I never imagined so much of my life. Okay, Bozzy, move over. Get me out of the swallows. Okay, we're gonna drive from the back. I never imagined so much of my life would actually be shared with my videos, and I've taken some of you have been right with me right from the very beginning. And yeah, I've been doing videos damn close to 10 years now. So some of you have seen the highs and lows of my life. I shared a lot with you guys. I hope, well, I've even got feedback and the appreciation for what I've shared, how I've shown things. And oh, that did mean a lot to me. It really did. So this is kind of cool. There's a few of you out there that can actually tell me when I do, say, one of my collage videos, videos with a whole bunch of mix of stuff, have actually pinpointed when something they've never seen this section of video. And the reason for that is because, well, it was never shown before. That really impressed me, as in, I didn't... Okay, just watching Boz for a minute. Okay, drive from back, move over, Boz. As in, I wasn't expecting it. Just caught me by surprise. Kind of made me also take a second look at things. There was another thing that sort of scared me a little bit. Was the comment. I've received this comment from a lot of people over the years. I actually started riding motorcycles because of you. And I'm just searching for words. Give me a second on these words. Concerned me a little bit because, you know, I was now worried I was possibly influencing people into something that may be a little bit dangerous. And now you guys have seen me ride. I'm an aggressive rider. I know that. I know that. But I also know my skill level. I know what I can and what I can't do. Why? Because I've now broken 11 bones figuring that out. It wasn't a quick process getting to my skill level on motorcycles. So that kind of concerned me a little bit. And I was talking to a friend about this. It's not something I should worry about. Everybody's on their own path. And everyone has free will. Everyone makes their own choices. God, we're really low revs right here. Okay, I'm just going to run my revs a little bit higher. This cross plane does not like low revs. So we're going to pick up a bit more background noise. So that's where I just sort of Sort of had come to the realization, whether or not it was me or not, people would find their own path with what they're going to do with things. So, if I have influenced you to ride a motorcycle, I think I've said this in the past too, ride your skill level. Don't push beyond what you know in an uncontrolled manner. In a controlled manner, controlled area, yeah, push the bike like hell. Because I've always said, you're not going to get any better if you actually don't push yourself. So with that being said, that was one thing that was sort of going through the back of my mind. I guess I was kind of a little worried about people getting hurt because of possible influence. But that we've just now gone by 2 cops and we weren't speeding. I actually think I still have a clean driver's license. Yes, good stuff. So I guess I was worried about something I shouldn't have been in that regard. I'm just kind of rambling, as always. But going back to the main reason for this video, I've always wanted to create something where people could see it's alright to be who you are in all facets. And, you know, we're all fucked up in our own way. That's being human. And, you know, I also wanted people to realize you never have to worry with what you say. We should never have to worry with what we say. It really doesn't matter what people think of us. That's a driving motivation for a lot of people. We got an SS. Nice. Worrying what people are thinking of them. And I really wish people wouldn't worry about that. I haven't been on it much at all in the last little while, my Facebook. But I actually treat my Facebook differently than most people. Everything I put on my Facebook is public. Meaning, if I'm going to say something, I don't care who's going to see it. It's not going to be just a friend's tag or anything like that, because, well, I should never have to worry about what I say. I shouldn't. Now, in the last year, I've taken you to the part of my life when I introduced you to Kim that I actually never shared a lot with my friends, but I never denied who I was. Never once have I denied who I was. I just never really shared it unless there was a reason for it. As in, that part of my life, it was kind of it was for me, and I never worried about being vocal about it. And come on, a little faster, Bozzy. And now I'm in a position where I gotta admit, last couple of years my motivation kind of tanked, and I was showing these appropriate words, maybe not the best words, but it'll make the point. I was showing how shitty people can actually get. How bad things can actually go. And just watching traffic. And at this age of my life, I never really expected I love looking at that bike. Oh, come on, boys, go around, go around. We got someone going 20 kilometers under the speed limit. Good choice, Boz. Get away from this car. Yeah, I never expected to witness this at this point in my life. Actually, to tell you the truth, I never expected to be alive. I never expected to be alive at this point in my life. With all the things I've done in my life. That Corvette just reminded me. I had a chance to have fun with a Lamborghini last night. No, 2 nights ago. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to do a performance test with me. So yeah, I'm alright. Things are still interesting in my life. Looking like change is on the horizon. Okay. Shit. I was in too high of a gear. Things are looking good. Things are looking really good. Now, I've been really quiet. And how do I been? I've been really quiet the last couple of years. Haven't been with anybody in a couple of years. The last couple relationships I was in, they really hurt. And I have to sort of fault myself. Maybe the last relationship was a little too quick after Italy. That one should have never happened. So bad on me in that regard. But I'm not the type of person that jumps back in a relationship quickly. I actually need a lot of time. The last couple of years, been really quiet. Hanging out with King a lot. One sec. I wanted to get the bike into a state where she was responsive and I needed to hang with Bozzy. So, in that regard, getting my head together, getting my emotions together, getting myself back together. And I think I'm back. I think so. Timmy's. I do believe that is their destination. A Timmy's somewhere. Where is Bozzy? I'm not 100% sure where Bozzy's going to stop. But I want to get his bike. I want you guys to see what he's done with the bike now. With the seat, he's now been back and forth with his rad. He's on his third chain, burning up his clutch again. He says I'm bad with my clutch on my 07. Just having fun, boss. Okay, let's drop the revs a bit. So I guess over the years, I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick. If not, I'll do it in a standing monologue wherever we get to. Just being quiet for a sec, watching traffic, watching Bozzy. We're hanging tight to Boz. Okay. Thoughts are jumping right now. I know where I left off, but thoughts are sort of jumping around. And Swansea. Okay. Ozzy has mentioned Swansea. Just taking a minute to get my thoughts straight. Just feeling the bike. Oh, nice guy. Looked like a nice driver too. Okay, I should be right in Bozzy's mirror. Should know exactly where I am. Where's he going? Okay, I smell a Timmy's close. Yes, I'm still a Timmy's addict. Okay, I don't see any signal on Bozzy's light. We're good. Yeah? You're turning? Okay.
They changed that.
What?
You can't go in there.
Oh!
Not coming from here.
Okay. Okay, looking at Bozzy, but we're also looking at the sun. Sun is just going down. Mistress is doing good. Okay, I still do remember where I was, just so you guys know. I've just been thinking about it 3 times. I'm doing a lot of miles, like I said earlier, on the 07. Pretty close to anywhere from 400 to 500 kilometers on that puppy a week, just because of work. Okay, pay attention. Where's Buzz going? I think Buzzy's lost. Buzzy's lost. He's going, where's that Tim Hortons? Okay, we're right behind it. It was literally right under his nose. Okay. Oh, I gotta admit, that's kind of funny. Okay, yeah. Ah, you made a good ending.
I know.
Okay. To finish up this video, gonna do a few things. People that have been following me along with Bozzy on the Rossi special. He finally did it. It came out beautifully. I don't think I've shown this yet. You finally got your seat together.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Feels good too.
Yeah, it does. So, the Rossi special is looking really nice. It's looking beautiful. It's now through 3rd chain.
What?
3rd chain.
Well, if you count the factory one, yes.
Yeah, original one. He's now on his 3rd chain. And gonna be doing a new clutch in it, but she's looking beautiful. Okay, so here is the Mistress. Like I was saying, the 07's in the shop. She's got some cosmetic damage. Someone hit it on the left side when it was parked. Bounced it over to, hit on the right side, bounced it over to the left side. So here's the Mistress, beautiful as ever. And, oh, hot, really hot, excuse my breathing. So now, to finish up, and where I was going with this, is I've hoped over the years, I've hoped you're found, for the people that have really watched my videos, and there's been a few that have been with me for a very long time, some all the way from the beginning. I've hoped I've given you something to think about when it comes to motorbikes, and also in life. And with my future videos, hopefully I can challenge your thoughts a little bit. Hopefully I can continue to show you something real. And that's been my motivation. Bringing something to this world that's real and something that's worthwhile. So with that being said, you guys take care. We'll see you soon. And I've actually got some videos from last year. I was out with Bozzy a few times. So if you're seeing some older videos, it's because I'm finally getting around to editing them up. So got a few things to catch up with, videos in life, all this good stuff. And yes, I am alive. We'll see you guys soon. Okay, take care.